Hello everybody and welcome back to the series So You Wanna Play Warframe. Last week, in the last episode, we left off in the end quest of Once Awake. Sorry, my bad, the last mission of the quest, Once Awake. We were defending the Cascade Bomb as Mommy Lotus asked us to do. So, the order of the missions is only... Once you complete that, you'll be done with Once Awake and you can move on. So, before I go on, last episode I also briefly touched upon something on series. An enemy called a Prosecutor.
Control expands to a new sector. Except, you lack the capacity to stop me. Resolve to surrender or die. We shall speak again.
Sorry about that. You won't get one of those till you get the Saturn, if you so choose. So, Prosecutors are a rare enemy type that spawn only on Ceres and near shipyards. In order to unlock the Jupiter Junction, to get to Jupiter, you actually need to find and defeat one. We'll go on about that a little bit later on. So, third thing we'll cover, I briefly covered this. By briefly, I mean I said I know how to get a Void relic, and, well, you get it from the Void. So, the first, you gain access to the Void after going to Phobos. So that unlocks Tier 1 Void missions. So you have an Extermination, you have your Capture, and you have a Defense. So, once you get from Jupiter to Europa, you'll gain access to Tier 2, to Neptune you get Tier 3, and once you reach the final planet Sedna, you gain access to Tier 4. So, Tier 1 missions is where you can get... Don't quote me on this, I'm just remembering off the top of my head. Tier 1, you can get Lith relics here. Tier 2 is where you can get Mesa. Tier 3 is where you can get Neo, and Tier 4 is where you can get Axie. Let's see, what else? Okay. So, in Tier 4 missions, there is a boss who will randomly spawn. His name is, well, you get to fight Vor again, but this time he's corrupted. So that's fun. So, there's two bosses on Deimos. You have, Lephantis and the Thezeloid Prelate. I couldn't remember what... Oh. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so we'll start off with Lephantis. He's the easiest of the two. So, Lephantis is an interesting boss, as you'll soon see. He's not very difficult. He can prove to be a bit of a challenge, though. He has two different phases. One phase where he does a thing, another phase where he does another thing. So, starts off like most assassination missions. Throws you in and says, hey, go find your target, Mommy Lotus.
The target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Infestation. Organ weapon. That backfire. For the Tenno.
Wow.
It was
No homie
difficult to
talked twice in a
locate the
row.
source vector of this sector's infestation.
How
But
dare
you are
he?
finally here.
So, first phase of Lephantis. Nope, we're gonna ignore the Juggernaut.
Lurks a creature created to fight the old war. Make your way to its location and dispatch this monster.
So this is Lephantis.
But they're lured out by the
Yeah,
death
no,
of
the
infested.
Juggernaut's gone.
Lay low,
So,
and it should go away,
basically...
or amp up the fight to draw it out.
Oh, crap, I forgot I had her with me. Or him. He'll come up, the weak point you want to aim for is, like, the mouth there. So, pops up, then another one comes out. In total, you will find 3 different heads.
Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Upon breaking those, it sends out a toxic cloud. It's not very fun to stand in. It kind of hurts. Ah, there's the 3rd head. Same with this. Aim for its mouth or aim for the thing under its chin when it opens up. Come on. There we go. Be careful of that. Alright. So, not a difficult starting. But it's not like any other boss that we've seen thus far. I'm gonna try and make this a bit easier. Okay. Okay, well, that does do more damage. 1 down. There's the second one. 2 down. Come on. There you are. Get angry. That's the 3rd one done. This was phase 1 of the fight. Phase 2? Well, I think we made him angry. Just a little bit. See, they didn't quite like the fact that we just knocked them out, and so they just absolutely completely destroy the ground. Like, hey, it wasn't nice of you. And we get to fight the actual thing. So this is the same thing, pretty much. Just aim for the weak spot. Once you do that, bam, it's dead. Oh, I should probably say, don't go in the water. It hurts. So, that's Lephantis. Upon killing this beautiful creature, it'll drop the components for Necros. Necros is a fun frame. He's very useful if you're going on long farming runs. Let's see. Yeah, so now we'll go over the Thezeloid Prelate. He's, oh dear, I'm pretty sure this is, oh boy, I forgot, hold on, Stalker's mad at me, whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, whoops. Okay. The Thezeloid Prelate. I really don't know how to explain his fight. I actually don't think I remembered how to fight it. But hey, we're gonna find out together. It's been such a long time. I think I only fought this boss like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, okay, I'm done now. Okay, let's go take a look. Actually, prior to taking a look,
Welcome. You are welcome.
oh, thank you.
Alice, we come.
Oh, well, welcome to Deimos. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Like, he told me I was welcome. Like, you hear that? Like, that is amazing. I'm glad that we're welcome here. Like, it would be worse if he was like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, wow. Kind of spooky dark. Oh, nope, we got some more lights in here. Alright, let's go talk to these people from Eris. Oh. Aw, thank you. Hey, whoa, hey now, okay. That's a funny way of calling me beautiful. Oh. He wants to hug me. Okay, well, listen then. I'm just gonna start, you know, inflicting some status on you. You know, the laser flies are just gonna go ahead and tear you apart. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you want, I guess. I mean, you seem nice enough, except for the fact that you were, you know, throwing grenades at me. But everybody deserves a second chance, I think. So, I'll go ahead and give you a second chance. Ah, so this is that one. Need to find the light. Bastion had the light. What you do? You pick this bad boy up, and now the infested that you weren't able to kill earlier, you can kill. I believe this is also how you damage the boss as well. Otherwise, without the light, he is undamageable. That's right. Okay. Well, you can see that it's just, you know, rinse and repeat. Take a wrong turn, you know. I believe it's through here now. Should be through this door. Yeah. Beautiful. So yeah, that was his fight. He's not too difficult. He drops path assist parts. My two bros ranking up. Okay. So I think that's the looks like the last thing. The last thing I'll go over on Deimos is the free roam. I'll actually go further in depth with this beautiful place. So the first time you go here, you will be given like a little quest thing. You know, you have to do something, and you learn of the people that are there. So the people that you gain, there's two factions if I remember correctly. you gain standing with the Entrati family and the Necroloid. So, I'm going to go through some of this without giving too much away. So these are the first people you come across. Then you come across the Entrati family, which are, well, these. I will not be going to daughter because I've already got her name revealed, and yeah, no spoilers. So you've got grandmother, you got father, you've got mother out here, you've got son this way. Is this him? Is this him? Yeah, there's son. And then look at daughter from a distance. There's daughter up there, but like I said, I have her name revealed and no spoilers. So, what I mean by spoilers is as you gain standing with them, I'll show you. So they'll start to remember their names the further along you go through here. So once you get to here, they all have a name instead of being mother, father, son, daughter, grandmother. Let's see. Go talk to Otak. He's great. He's great.
We are good friends. It's good to have good friends.
So this is the little mining guy. You can go on extraction expeditions, which, you just give him stuff, and then you get the OTAC tokens.
Together.
So another difference here is instead of gaining standing, you gain tokens, which you can go to grandmother, and you can trade tokens.
With tainted flesh, he mocked his own parents. So, his father brought slaughter down, as well he might.
So you can come here, you can trade the tokens for standing. OTAC gives 100 each, along with mother, father, and daughter. Son gives 500 each, and grandmother gives 1,500 each, which is more than a universal medallion.
As you wish. Shall
Man
we?
of the family. This here. If you give her the things for these, it'll give you different tokens.
Oh well, can't be helped. I never could persuade them to throw anything away.
You can buy things from her with the grandmother tokens.
Very well. I'll be here, waiting. Go on, dear.
See here. So, if you decide instead of ranking up, you just want to keep a bunch of the tokens, you can just take them here and get grandmother tokens.
Maybe later. Always nice to see you.
I believe that's about it for Deimos, so you can go ahead and leave the necrolist. The free roam part of it, the Cambion Drift, it's run by the Infested. You'll come across all sorts of infested creatures you haven't seen before. They're some fun stuff. Another thing, instead of day and night cycles, it's run on 2 giant worms who decide to blow each other's heads off or something like that. Been a while since I actually wanted to go into the Cambion Drift, but I'll have to do that soon. So, assuming this video isn't very long, I prefer not to have cuts in it. The last thing I'll go over pardon, is the Jupiter Junction prerequisites. So, if you
The
oh my
sector
god.
is under control. Resistance crushed. Troops begin optimizing the local workforce.
So, defeat a prosecutor. So, okay, I'll actually just do this in order. Complete the quest, the Arcwing. I'll cover that in the next video. That'll just be its own video. Next, we have defeat Warren Krill at X-Dawn series. Third, survive 10 minutes or more at Draco on series. So just I was so confused as to why it was such a high level. This is the level that it'll be at, 12 to 17, not 55 to 70. That's just because I have a Kuva Lich. Like I said, we'll go over that once we get to Saturn. Let's take a look. And the final thing that you have to do is defeat a prosecutor. So, as I said, I'll cover the Archwing in another video. Defeating Krill and Vor I showed last video. Surviving 10 minutes on Jericho. Just go there, you know, stay alive for 10 minutes, make sure your life support doesn't run out. If you don't think you can do it alone, you've always just pop that bad boy into public. And let's take a look. See, there's usually people there. We'll go back to solo. Alright. So, last thing. Prosecutors. Earlier I told you they're a rare enemy. I learned a few tips for getting them to spawn. So go into an extermination mission. You know, let the bad boy Grineer people see you. You know, let a few shots ring out. Wait for the alarms to go off. Then just wait. You'll know one is coming because Mommy Lotus will be like, "Hey, there's a prosecutor on the way. You better take care of him." If the extermination doesn't work, well then hop into a spy mission. Set off the alarms before going to the first vault. Kill all of the enemies. If one doesn't show up, disable the alarms, go through the vault, come out, set off the alarms again before going to Vault B, rinse and repeat. One doesn't show up like that, just hop through into a capture mission. Capture the target and then just go around the map, you know, just loot everything. And if one doesn't show up, you just do it again. So the way that I did it, go into a mobile defense mission. I've had some pretty decent luck with them, so I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. If you do find them to be difficult, well, as some people will say in this game, if you can't kill an enemy, simply use melee. Just spam the crap out of circle, and if they don't die, then you haven't spammed circle enough. Alright, so I think that's it for this video. If you did enjoy, you know, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Next episode, I'll be covering the Archwing quest. And if that doesn't even make like 5 minutes, then I'll cover something on Jupiter. Actually, I can cover something on Jupiter if the Archwing is a lot shorter than I remember it being. Go over Europa and the boss here. So, with that said, as I said earlier, or just a few seconds ago, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.